Hello, all Central Strong, aka Keto Central. I know I haven't used this in a minute, but today I'm gonna take some time out and spread a message. One thing for sure is never, ever, ever be afraid to speak up. If someone's bullying you, harassing you, physically or mentally or emotionally harming you, you have more than every right on the planet to speak up. It's not being a snitch when you tell someone, hey, this person is harassing me and bullying me, and you are fully aware that they're purposely trying to harm you. It's not being a bitch for saying, hey, leave me alone. I don't like what you're doing. Speaking up, it's not being oversensitive. It's being human. Understand that there is no shame for sticking up for yourself regardless of what anyone else would say, because they'll say stuff just to stop you from doing the right thing, and that's speaking up and standing up. Sincerely, I want you to understand that you are a creature, you are a value, you are something to this planet, and no one can take that away from you. You and everybody else don't deserve any bullying. If someone's physically harming you, you have more than every right to, block, swing back, whatever, to protect yourself. I know people would say two wrongs don't make it right, but honestly, it's not wrong to defend yourself, especially when someone is deliberately trying to hurt you. It's not wrong at all. So, excuse me, I want to get that out there. Secondly, if you see someone getting bullied, or you know someone that's getting bullied, a close friend, family member, whoever, never be afraid to encourage them to stand up and do what they got to do to stop the bullying. It's not going to stop unless they do something or say something. What they allow will continue, and that's for anyone and everyone. So if you know somebody that's going through this pain and they don't have any support, they don't have someone in their ear telling them, hey, speak up to these people. Go and tell one of your teachers or bosses or whoever that's in charge of that specific area that they work, that they have to be in around other people to get what they want out of life, and let them know something's up and they need to change that. Because what you allow will continue. Bullying is never okay. It never will be okay. And therefore, I encourage you, no matter who you are and where you're at, speak up, speak loud, stand up, and don't be afraid to tell those bullies if they're calling you names, if they're touching you, if they're taking your lunch, or they're taking things from you, or if they're trying to, lie on you, or whatever form of bullying it is, to step off and stand away. Because the only time it's ever going to end is when you want it and when you fight it. What I mean by want it, when you want it to end and when you fight for it to end. Therefore, it will end. Now, sometimes people do things with reactions, so they want a reaction out of you. But normally you can tell if someone's doing it for a reaction or they're doing it because they simply feel like you won't stand up. You can sometimes sense it. If you can sense that someone's harassing you and bullying you because they feel like you're not going to do nothing, you need to stand up and speak out instantly, sooner or later. Because if you don't, it's not going to stop. So for anyone and everyone that's listening to this broadcast, podcast, you know what I mean? Don't be afraid. Don't be scared to stand up and speak out. Whatever way you have to do it, do it. And do it as soon as you can, because the sooner you take a stand, the quicker your bullying will end. Please, do yourself a favor and everyone that believes in you. Fight for that bullying to end. If it's some jerk talking stuff on the internet, block him. If it's some jerk that's talking stuff on a text message, block him. But if it's something physical and face to face, more than likely you either gonna have to do something, you're either gonna have to move away, they're gonna have to move away, or if it's something like, if you have to ignore them for a period of time. But if you ignore them for a couple of weeks or so and they're still doing what they're doing, stand up, speak out, or do something. I'm not telling you to beat the crap out of them, but show them you're not a punk, because you're not a punk. They may think that, but you're not deep down inside. So please, stand up, speak out, and do something. Because bullying is a cycle. And someone can break it. And let that someone be you by doing what you got to do to end it. With all being said, thank you all for listening. Hope whoever listens to my message, they got something out of it. The whole wide world, if it's somebody, or if the whole planet heard it. That's what I meant to say, heard it. Thank you. It means a lot that you took time of your day to listen to my message, because I pray to God that it impacts you in a positive way, or you share it and it impacts somebody else in a positive way. So thank you. Have a blessed day. If you need anything, my number is 317-544-0791. I repeat, 317-544-0791. Thank you. Say no to bullying. Stick up and stand out. And stand up. Because bullying will end if you want it to end for you. Thank you.